Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. Guess what? We got Master Chief versus Doomslayer. Now, come on now. We already know who's gonna win. It's gotta be Doomslayer. It's gotta be him. Master Chief is strong and all, but not against him. Let's be real. Let's go ahead and just keep this whole thing $1.50. $1.50. So, let's go ahead and get straight to it, right? By the way, original link down description below, and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Actually, you know what? Forget that. Y'all not gonna make it through this video because the YouTube algorithm already been messing me around. Now, I bet you nobody's even gonna watch this. If you did get this far, be sure to comment. That's a weird thing to say, even though it's only been like 1 minute in. Okay, let's get to it.
It's me, Boomstick, and it's time for a death battle! Just kidding, that ain't me. That's the brand new Boomstick U2s. It's a limited time thing, so move your butts and get it while you still can. Just click the link below to go to U2s.com.
Crazy. Yo, YouTube's actually...
Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
The super soldier and the demon destroyer of Doom. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Listen, we got this.
Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal.
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
Which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey chose him for her great experiment, the Spartan 2 program.
Well, he wasn't just chosen, he was kidnapped, replaced by a dying clone so nobody would know.
Newly conscripted into the United Nations Space Command as John 117, he was only 6 years old.
He wasn't the only one. Him and 74 other kids got shoved into the deadliest summer camp ever, going through intense training to be molded into child soldiers. Cause you can't spell infantry without infant.
The training tore away John's identity. He couldn't
I gotta say, it's no different than how they're doing people nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It took the term, you gotta train them young.
Remember his family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game. The mission.
And boy was he good at it, learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all...
Listen, by the way, am I the only one who thinks that the show was very stale? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That show was just hot garbage. The first beginning of it just had me going to sleep. Like, it was action orientated, but I feel like they tried to copy Star Wars. If you look at that side by side and frame by frame, that whole entire Master Chief thing just looked like Star Wars. I'm sorry, that show it wasn't that good. It was slow pace.
Weapons.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
Hey, he's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain and capillaries. Carbide ceramic was grafted to his skeleton to make his bones nearly unbreakable. His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting 300% faster at all times. And with a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt.
Honestly, I would have taken Warhammer versus this. Though, not to discredit, but Master Chief is very strong, but given the lightness of his abilities, it doesn't compare to Doomslayer's. I'm sorry, but you guys are gonna see
something new.
A Spartan! Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long before he earned the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer. Time to fight some crazy aliens!
And he has the gear to take on a whole army by himself.
Oh yeah, the M85C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a minute. The M6R is nicknamed the Spartan Laser for a reason, and can blow up tanks with a single beam of light. He's got a semi-auto rocket launcher with a lock-on feature, and if you're as lucky as John, a jumping feature. Oh, don't get me started on that beautiful, beautiful pistol. Good times.
Plus, he's picked up a number of enemy weapons over the years. The Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new...
Don't underestimate that homing needler, okay? Extra damage and pierce to arm. Listen. The best. It's the best. Though, it is a little bit of a pain to get the ammo, though.
Strategies to Master Chief's combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people. Kind of hardcore.
Unless he finds the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he's gonna jump in swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
Out of the 135 plus weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his most impressive find. Ionized particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It annihilated a whole starship, and Chief was just fine, floating around in space like he's chilling at the pool. I guess it helps that he's wearing armor so badass it's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Well, the Mjolnir armor improves his strength and speed even more, has energy shields to block incoming fire, and fills his wounds with medical biofoam. He's got a grappling hook, cause who doesn't? And
not to mention, I think they're gonna bring her up. Cortana.
Thrusters so he can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans in armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip the 66-ton Scorpion tank, and even an elephant.
What? Why would he throw an elephant?
No.
Using game mechanics. That is a lot of immense strength that he got, I'm not gonna lie, being that much enhanced. Not only that, the suit does enhance him a bit.
No whiz, not the animal, though he could definitely suplex the hell out of one of those if he wanted to. I'm talking about that behemoth of a mega truck that moves like 2 miles an hour. Even the game wonders how Chief can flip that 200-ton beast.
He can access other equipment with the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and even 10 seconds of total invincibility. But even without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we all realized just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the alien covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling him the Demon.
You'd think he wouldn't still be a petty officer after that. If anyone...
And what does Doomslayer do? He slays demons, which is what I'm saying.
Going back to Minecraft, do it right with a dedicated server from HostTinker. Claim complete control with...
Kind of ironic how the
Infinite wanted to be Halo so bad. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I almost beat that game too.
he'll finish it.
Today's battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is the best way to get into fantasy esports action in more than 30 states.
Skip this.
2 dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos, only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine until he refused an order to fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons. He owned a cute pet rabbit named Daisy until those demons murdered her, pissing him off so much even the Hulk would be jealous.
This impossible man was known as, well...
In fact, you know what? I think it's about time. We gotta... Hold on a second. I want to show you guys. This whole entire thing... Hold on. I got it right here. I got my Doom display right here. The disposition right here. In fact, I could hang this up, but I don't know where I would put it. In fact, you know what? Hold on a second. There. I know you can barely see it, but I mean, hey, come on now. We gotta represent. We gotta represent. Definitely gotta represent.
Phobos, only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine until he refused an order to fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons. He owned a cute pet rabbit named Daisy until those demons murdered her, pissing him off so much even the Hulk would be jealous.
This impossible man was known as, well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope. So we just call him
Doom Guy! Oh yeah! There's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My YouTube, stupid! It's just like me, except 8.2 times more fashion running and gunning.
Rifles, shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial super gun, shooting beams of light that take down demons.
Listen, it's not a competition to see who's got the bigger guns. But if it was, he's got it.
One shot!
Only rivaled by the incredible feat of technology that is the BFG 9000.
Don't sugarcoat it, Wiz. That's the big fucking gun. A single plasma shot from this beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doom Guy instantly. It's like a handheld mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
And so, Doom Guy discovered his life's mission: to kill every demon, ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
And look at him go! Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in hell.
The sheer scale of demonic violence changed him.
Like, literal, but you guys gotta understand. Him fighting all that time throughout those places, like, you gotta think he's constantly fighting, ripping and slashing and tearing and lugging these huge guys. This guy barely had any breaks whatsoever. The hatred itself is what was fueling him. So much so, his whole entire physique became almost not human, that he adapted to all those environments of just straight slaying demons,
breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel, and visit the faraway world of Argent de Nerve. Well, for all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there.
Yep.
He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels, an elite fighting force.
And then hell showed up on that planet too.
Man, my guy really can't catch a break, can he?
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted.
Ash Williams. Yeah, I feel like Ash Williams and Doomguy would be friends.
Doomguy wasn't scared of the demons. The demons were scared of him.
Yes.
Hellwalker, they called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm. Doom Slayer.
Imagine being those demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again. I'd be scared
And
too.
he's gonna make you feel all that pain. Like, listen. You wanna know something? He is the Punisher of the demon race. Okay? He gonna make you regret being born as a demon.
The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's always coming up with new ways to kill demons, but my fave is the blazing sword called the Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by Argent energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, outfitting, we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
Yeah, Master Chief's not surviving that. He's not. That plasma sword is not gonna do nothing against that.
Yeah, big number, that's nice, but the Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000 feet tall. Is this guy even human?
Those on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people, some believe he's more.
Like a religion, like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games, which means Doomguy's father...
Wait, what? I did not know that. So, Wolfenstein and them share the same universe. Hey, look. The more you know.
Is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't know. That just makes him even more mysterious.
Regardless, the Slayer has plenty of upgrades, power-ups, and rune enhancements that make him seem superhuman, like speeding up his perception of time, turning partially invisible, or even becoming completely invulnerable for 30 seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop, if the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible. He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets from a rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the form of Vega, an AI he found overseeing mining operations on Mars. While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And time works differently in hell. The Slayer may technically be...
Exactly. That's why I said, like, the whole thing is with time, he has been battling across there for practically more, in fact,
human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However, it turns...
Listen. This right here is the ultimate cap right here. Sure, Master Chief was in cryo sleep. We can make that argument, but this, out the water.
Turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story. For Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons. And we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip and tear. Oh yeah!
Wait, why does the Devil look like the Doomslayer?
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Also, killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And so, like an ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All hail the Slayer, the Destroyer! He is more than a man. He is Doom!
Listen, imagine, listen. Him versus Alucard would actually be a dope fight. Because Alucard is actually more of a demon of himself. Actually, if Doomguy was in Demon Slayer, in fact, if you put him in any anime universe with like demons or anything like that, he's slaying them off rip. Like, hacks.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
Not going up against Rimuru. Yeah, nah, he might lose.
for a death battle!
Come on now.
I'm not detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait, around the corner. Be ready.
Enemy located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Well, isn't he astute?
I just don't want this to be a thing that death battle usually does. That it's like the first person. Hey, you know what? Let's not give it to Chief. Let's just say it's Doom Guy. I know Doom Guy's got a guy. He's got this. Come on now, man. He's got this. Damn.
Alert. Portal detected.
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
Notice how he's struggling strength-wise to contend with him. This right here is why I think he would win, because like his strength is just too immaculate for Master Chief. He's got enhancements, mind you. Master Chief has enhancements. It's not really his own strength. Like, oh.
Chief, watch your six!
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Slash. Grab that hook. Oh!
You are surrounded.
Oh, come on, yo, we getting a Demon Slayer and Master Chief combo out? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is heaven. Hold on, I gotta see that again, because this was just...
Are surrounded.
That was just fire. I can save that as my wallpaper.
just happened?
Oh.
I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight.
I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
Yeah, send some. Oh, man, speed blitz. Whooping you, Master Chief. Flash out the water. Dang.
Chief, still with me?
Barely. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey, listen. Oh. 10 toes down. He's done.
KO! And lo, our avenging angel has triumphed, for he is doom. Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so let's break this down, starting with physical stats. Being a genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
Wrong! Chief can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8 times faster.
Master Chief can flip the 200-ton elephant platform. The Slayer can fling around these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
He can take down Titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If this came down to a fist fight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may go to the Doom Slayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat: his AI.
Yeah, Vega may be God repackaged as Siri, but Cortana is clearly the more dangerous computer pal.
Cortana was designed for combat encounters and battle planning. Vega oversaw a mining facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient, all-knowing technology on multiple occasions. And even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars.
Listen, certification isn't as good as experience. Experience is beating him out.
Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Not that it matters much, because we're on to the last and best category, arsenals. From weapons to power-ups, both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits. And both had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but when it comes to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him beat. The Unmaker can match the Spartan laser's light speed without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw power of the BFG.
Still, Master Chief did use a hardlight shield to survive a point-blank 30-megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated. And it's clear that without the shield, he would have been obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Remember, the Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion
This alone
kilowatt
is
hours,
just
which
wiped out.
directly converts to 90
You already
gigatons
knew
of
that.
TNT. Even if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The Slayer gets the final nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay, King.
The winner is the Doomslayer.
Amen. Next time on
All right,
Death
who got
Battle.
the next time? Who got the next time?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle.
Gurren Lagann versus White Lantern. Okay. Alright, yeah. I think yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be pretty good. That would be pretty good. But
Thanks for watching.
also, I definitely need to say, we already knew he was gonna win. We already knew he was gonna win. It was solid. It was too solid. But I mean, hey, if you like this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe for the one time, and I will see you in the next video, my brothers and sisters. Also, be sure to let me know. You knew that Magic Chief was gonna lose, right? I mean, come on now. We all knew that he was gonna.